Okay, so my bad for not uploading yesterday. I've been very consistent this month, and I plan on continuing that daily upload streak after today. But I didn't upload yesterday because it was my brother's birthday party, and I'm honestly kind of glad that I didn't upload and I decided to go to the party because I stumbled into a story time that is just utterly insane, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave a like on the video if you do, and yeah, dude, let's just get into it because it's an interesting one. So today's story time all takes place yesterday. Yeah, definitely one of the more recent story times, if I do say so myself. And yeah, it was my brother's birthday party. He was having his party at Dave and Buster's. And I'm sure you all know what that is, but if you don't, it's just one big arcade with like food and stuff. And it's open pretty late. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't hate. That sounded fun, man. Going to an arcade late at night. I was cool with it. So I pulled up to the Dave and Buster's with a few friends of mine. I brought like 4 or 5 people. And I'd say for the most part, it was a pretty normal party, okay? We spent a good 99% of the night just playing arcade games. We had some food at the dinner area. Then we went back and played some more arcade games. And it really wasn't till the end of the night where this story time really starts to kick off. So we stayed there till about 10 p.m., right? And at about 9:30, we were just playing some games, finishing up the night, just having a nice fun time. And I was on one of the games there. It was actually the Deal or No Deal game, so it was based on the game show. And I was with all of my friends and a couple of my family members. And I'm just playing. We're all kind of playing because, we're all like picking cases and stuff, playing the game. And all of a sudden, this guy approaches behind us. And he's a bigger dude, probably like 6'4", big ass beard, looks like he's probably in his 40s, right? And he comes up to us and he starts whispering in my friend's ear. And I don't know what he was doing, I don't know what he was whispering. And I could see my friend's face make like a really strange face. Like my friend looked uncomfortable based on what he was being told by this random man, right? And I'm just standing there thinking like, dude, what the hell could this guy possibly be like telling my friend right now to make him have such a strange face, right? Now after this guy whispers in my friend's ear for about, 60 seconds, my friend turns to him and goes, sorry man, can't help you, don't have one with me. So I'm thinking like, okay, like he just asked my friend for something, maybe it was for like $1 or something, I don't know, right? And then the guy looks at me, this random guy. He looks at me and he starts coming towards me. And I'm thinking to myself like, oh man, here we go. Like this guy's about to start asking me for something now. And yeah, this guy walks up to me. He puts his arm around me. And then this dude starts whispering in my ear. This dude whispers in my ear, yo boss man, like can I ask you for a favor? It's not like anything crazy. I don't need any money or anything. Do you got like a card on you? Like a Dave and Buster's card, like the play card or something? And I was like, what? Like to play games with? You want my card? Like you want me to like buy you a game? He's like, no. I don't need it to like, play any games or anything. I just need to borrow your card real quick. I'm gonna bring it in the bathroom and then I'm gonna come back out and give it to you. Now when he first told me this, my brain didn't really comprehend what he was trying to ask. Like I'm thinking to myself like, yo, what does that even mean? Like, is he about to take my card in the bathroom and like pee all over it or something and then bring it back out? Like, what is this? So I asked him, I'm like, what do you need my card for, bro? And he's like, oh, nothing crazy. I just needed to help do something. Like this dude was making no sense whatsoever. And I know some of you watching the video are probably like, dude, how are you not aware of what he's asking you? Like, come on, it's so obvious. But at the time, I just didn't think about it, right? So yeah, I had no idea what this dude was trying to say. So I just told him like, sorry, man, I can't help you. Because I just did not want to deal with it anymore. And the way he was answering my questions sounded kind of sketchy. So I just didn't want to deal with it, right? And then he sets his sights on my other friend. Walks up to my friend, puts his arm around him, starts whispering in his ear, just like he whispered in my ear and my friend before that. And my friend starts making a real uncomfortable face, just like my other friend was. And the next thing I know, I see my buddy pull open his wallet. He pulls out an old gift card that like expired or something, and he hands this guy the card. And he says, here, man, just keep it. I don't need it back. And the guy's like, thank you, man, thank you. Like, you're the shit, bro. I love you. And he turns around and runs into the bathroom. Like, runs, not walks, runs. And I look at my friend who just gave him the gift card, and my friend looks at me, and he goes, bro, that dude just asked me for a card so he could take it in the bathroom. And I was like, yeah, same. He goes, I think he's doing drugs in there. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Holy shit, that's exactly what he's doing. And we're all just starting to laugh now. It's like, yo, what? So at this point, like, we were kind of starting to get tired of like playing the games and stuff at Dave & Buster's, and Also, the only other people in this building besides me and my friends and family were like that dude that was in the bathroom doing who knows what, and then a couple other like staff members. So like it was pretty dead in there. So we decided it was time to start winding down and like saying goodbye to everybody. So we went outside to the front, right? And we're like all, dapping each other up and giving each other hugs, saying goodbye to everybody. And the party's just like kind of splitting up, right? And people are starting to leave. And me and my friends are just in the front of the building talking for the last 20 minutes, right? And as we're about to leave, like maybe a few minutes away from leaving, right? This guy comes out, the same guy who was, asking us for cards and in the bathroom doing who knows what. He comes out and he walks up to me and my group of friends and he's like, yo, you guys like sports betting? And we're just kind of like, nah, not really, man. Like we gamble sometimes, but not really on sports stuff. And he goes, oh yeah, like what's your favorite casino? And we're just like, I don't know, man. And we start kind of listing off some of our casinos that we like. And then this guy goes, you guys looking to have some fun tonight? To which I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. I had enough fun. I'm going to go home. Like, I don't know what this guy's asking, right? And then he walks up to me again and he puts his fucking arm around me just like he did when we were in the building. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, could this guy fucking leave me alone? Like, I don't know what he wants. And he puts his arm around me and he goes, yo, bro, like, what are you guys getting up to tonight? And I was like, bro, we're about to go home. And he's like, really? It's early, bro. Like, it's early in the night. You guys aren't going to go, like, hit a casino, go to a bar or something? Like, come on, you're just going to call it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, dude, I came here by myself just looking for something to do. And I found you guys, and y'all seem like some cool-ass people. I want to hang out with you guys tonight. And when he said this, one of my friends could hear it, because the guy was kind of whispering again, but one of my buddies in our circle heard it, and I saw his face go from, like, completely fine to, like, oh, man, like, this is weird. And after this guy says this to me, I look back at him, and I'm like, bro, I really appreciate it, but, like, we're all about to leave. Like, we're about to call it here. I appreciate you, though. And he goes, all right, fine. Yeah, I'm going to dip out too. I'll go do my own thing. But real quick, can I talk to you over here for a sec? And this dude takes like 10 steps away from my group and tries to like lure me away from them. And all my friends look at me and my one homie goes, yo, Austin, do not follow that man over there. That is stranger danger 101. That motherfucker about to throw a potato sack over your head and throw you in the back of his car. And everyone starts laughing and I'm like, yeah, I ain't going over there. So I just like yelled to the dude. I'm like, I'm not following you over there, man. Like if you got to tell me something, you could tell me over here. And the guy goes, nah, man, like, it's private. I don't want them to hear. And I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not coming over there. And this guy starts walking back to us now. And I'm just standing there thinking, like, fuck, man. Like, can this guy just leave? Like, I don't know who this is. Like, he's kind of weirding me out. And yeah, he walks back over to us. He puts his arm around me again. And he starts whispering in my ear. And this time, I was not prepared for what I was about to hear. This guy goes, yo, man, can I interest you in something? I was like, bro, what is it? He goes, it's something real good. It's that kind of thing that'll make you stop worrying about life, take away your anxiety, and you're going to have a real good night after you do it. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're trying to sell me, but like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. And then he proceeds to pull out a little bag out of his pocket. I can't really see it because like it's so dark. And I was like, yeah, man, that's okay. I'm good. And this dude, this guy goes, really? You sure don't want any crack? None of your boys want any either? Bro, I was lost for words, and I still am. I deadass took like a step back, and I went, huh? And my friends all looked at me like, yo, what? What'd he say? And I was like, nah, man, I'm good. I don't want any crack. And when I say this, all of my friends' faces like all look shocked because they didn't know what he was saying to me because he was whispering in my ear. So when I kind of like repeated what he said out loud, they were like, yo. And then this guy starts like getting angry. He's like, all right, man, fuck y'all then. Like, your guys is lost. Like, I was about to sell this shit to you at a good price, and it's good shit. And he starts trying to pull it out again and show us. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see your crack. I'm good on that, bro. Like, leave us alone. And this guy goes, fuck y'all. And he turns around and he starts walking to his car. And we notice something. He walks up to a car that is parked at the very front of the building. Not even in like a parking spot, like in the lot, right? Like, he's parked next to the sidewalk with his hazard lights on. So this dude pulled up to Dave & Buster's, an arcade, which usually has children in it, so like, don't know why he's pulling up there. He parked his car right out front, put the hazards on, because he knew he was going to be quick, went inside, asked me and my friends for a card so he can go in the bathroom and do whatever line of whatever drug he was doing, came back out, tried to hang out with me and my boys, and then tried to sell us crack. Who the fuck does that at a Dave & Buster's, bro? Like, I was just there to play some arcade games with my friends and family, and I couldn't even do that without being offered crack. I couldn't believe it, bro. And after this dude left, one of my friends goes, "Did we just get offered crack at a Dave & Buster's?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then one of my other friends goes, "Well, Austin, you got yourself a video out of this." And I was like, yeah, I guess I did. And yeah, I went home and I spent the whole night wondering, like, what the fuck just happened? And yeah, man, that's it. That man was truly a very odd individual. And let me just say something. If a dude ever approaches y'all in public and is giving you a sketchy vibe, you get away from him, okay? And if a person ever tries to lure you away from your friends, especially, you definitely stay away from him and you go tell someone about it. That shit is wild to me. But yeah, man, that's what I was doing yesterday. Instead of uploading, I was at Dave & Buster's being harassed by a crack dealer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. I will see you all tomorrow with another video. Peace.
I be fully loaded, I be whipping foreign cars. Always stay devoted, mama knew I'd be a star. Now I'm steady flowing, feeling like I'm high as